Oh man, what's going on, guys? I'm currently filming outside, not fucking filming, doing my audio outside because certain people don't want to go to sleep. So you gotta do what you gotta do to do stuff. So basically, I'm in Benghazi right now. I'm hearing gunshots. I'm hearing sprinklers. I'm hearing nukes and gunshots and everything go off. I'm like Hillary Clinton. All I hear is pop, pop, pop. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I hope you can't, cause you probably have nightmares. But you know me, I'm a real man. But basically, so Wings of Redemption, allegedly his wife cheated on him. And to me, the funniest part is the trolls are saying that she cheated on him and all this stuff. And Wings is like, no, no, she did not cheat on me. And my opinion on Wings has changed throughout the years. I used to love fucking trolling, and not that I ever did, but I always loved the trolls and all this stuff. But it's to a point where it's like, okay, he said some fucked up things in his past. But I've been rewatching a lot of the old PKA podcast with Wings in it, and he says a lot of offensive shit in them. I'm not gonna lie, but me personally, I'm okay with everything he said in terms of the jokes and whatnot. But everyone on that podcast, Woody, Kyle, Taylor, aka Merca Durka, that dumbass, he's also made a bunch of very fucked up jokes. So I don't see why Wings is the only one being punished. It's like, okay, if you want to punish this guy, then you have to punish the people who were around him that were egging it on, but also making the same jokes and sometimes even worse jokes. But when it comes to his wife cheating, this is the guy that his wife apparently is cheating with. They talked on Snapchat, so they cheated, and apparently Kelly's a virgin and all this other nonsense. But just take a look at this guy, and you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Here's the worst part, chaotic. He said, imagine your daughter dating a 500-pound pig. I'd be mad. Imagine your day of your wedding. You could plan this out your whole day, and you come down and your husband's wearing a 10-inch top hat and suspenders. Like he belongs at the table at the Django, bro. Like he's sitting there negotiating Leonardo DiCaprio afterwards.
Now, to me, it's just funny that this guy is all, dude, imagine you come down and then the guy's in like a 10-inch top hat and wearing suspenders and he's 500 pounds. Hold up, bro. You may not be 500 pounds, but you look like you're pretty close. And I'm not trying to be offensive towards bigger people and whatnot. But all I'm saying is know your place, bro. Okay? Know your place. And then, second of all, wearing a top hat and suspenders, it's like, bro, you literally have fucking sock puppets in your room, sock monkeys, or whatever the fuck they're called. And you're over here making fun of a guy wearing a top hat who weighs the same as much as you do. It's like hold up, man. You have sock monkeys in your room. How do you justify that with and you have a bunch of empty boxes of Jordans or whatever the fuck shoes those are, You are flexing, but at the same time, you can't flex. You see where I'm coming from? It's like you own a Bugatti, but it's not yours. That didn't make sense. You take a picture of yourself in a Bugatti, but you just found it on the street and it happened to be open, and you're like, hey, homie, look at my Bugatti. But no, that's not your Bugatti. That's not your Bugatti. Because you're in the exact same position as Wings. And then this part is absolutely hilarious. Just watch. Just watch.
What do I rate Kelly on a scale of 1 to 10? I'd say Kelly's a solid 7, but the fact that she's a virgin, moves her up to an 8.
Bro, you're literally smoking a fucking stogie, and you're like big, and you're calling her a 7, and she I don't want to be mean. She not a 7, okay? She not. But this guy, you're gonna listen to this guy's opinion, smoking a cigar, stogie, blunt, whatever the fuck it's called these days, on this stupid stream. He's like, oh, I think she's a 7. Shut your sock monkey looking ass up, bro.
Let me explain.
Yo, that's a hot take.
Let me explain this to you. I don't want to out you or anything, but you're a young man, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, when you get to be 39, 40 years old, finding a girl that's not all skanked out, 38 years old, no kids, and easy to mac like that, bro. And easy 7. You know what I mean? She's not like she's not like awful. If you put her in some nice clothes, taught her how to do some makeup, got her nails done, like yo, she'd be serviceable for sure.
Man, I'll put it like this:
I don't want to put you on the spot, but you're a young man, right, bro? Stop hitting the fucking cigar, stogie, whatever the fuck you're hitting, and talk, eloquently, or whatever the word is. I don't even know what the word is because I can't talk eloquently. But the point is, homie calling her an 8, and then he's, finding a 38-year-old who's not skanked and who's still a virgin. Da 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 da. That's something you should look for. That's basically what he said. No, it is not. If there's a 38-year-old chick and she is a virgin and she never been married or anything like that, chances are, virgin is one thing, but if she's never been married or anything, chances are there's a reason she's never been married. You want to know why? What that reason is? It's probably because bitches be crazy. You ever think about that? Maybe that's why her and Wings are together. In my opinion, they did trade. Wings denies that they traded. I think they did. He gets health insurance, she gets land. I think that's what the marriage was about. But honestly, good on Wings. That's just a smart man doing what a smart man does. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if you are lazy and don't want to work, what's the best thing you can do? Find a wife who works and who does everything while you just sit home and play video games all day. That is the perfect life. Wings has set himself up. Literally the man that the life that everyone wants. He plays video games, eats shitty food all day, has a wife that he doesn't even have to sleep with, and she still gives him health insurance. She still makes him food. She still gives that homie Zaxby's and whatnot. So in all honesty, Wings kind of played everybody. And honestly, I've been watching a lot of the old PKA podcasts, and Wings isn't lying when he tells you he carried PKA. PKA it's all right now, but they're very stupid, like Woody, Kyle, Taylor. They're very stupid people, and so Wings is even dumber than them. But back then, the show wasn't about trying to be an intellectual and trying to talk politics to people and whatnot. It was about Call of Duty and just stupid stories that would happen to him every day. Which now that's still the case. But they try to be intellectual and they're like, oh yeah, I think everyone's stupid if they voted for Trump or if they voted for Biden and I think that I think Russia's getting their ass handed to them in the Ukraine. It's like 3 boomers talking about shit they don't know what they're talking about. But at the same time, Wings is being honest. In one of the many times he's on, when he says that he carried the show, like just watch this, bro.
Closer on the sides because I'm self-conscious about how huge my ass is and my sides a little bit, and so you just get those contoured a little bit, and it makes you look way better.
Let me tell you a story, America.
Tell me that story.
I was at a buddy's house, and he was using my Scuff controller to try it out. His kid
Coupon code Woody.
His kid comes in.
YouTube.com /Capone.
His kid comes into the kitchen. His kid is cleaning his shoes with a toothbrush. He has a nice pair of Air Jordans. He's cleaning them with a toothbrush. He's got his clothes on that he's going to wear to school the next day so his mother and father can see if they think he looks good enough. All right, so he's cleaning his shoes. He's doing that. So he goes and brushes his teeth after he gets the approval of his mother and father about the clothes he's going to wear. He does this every night his entire teenage life. What happened to that kid? He got hit by a car next week and got killed.
God,
your appearance doesn't mean anything. It's about how...
Went dark so fast.
Yeah, Wings, now I'm just really sad.
If only that poor kid had used my coupon code, maybe things would have worked out.
The fact is, you live your life worrying about the appearance as much as you do.
You know what you need to think in times like this is if that kid had followed me on Twitter and read just left at twitter.com/Durka. If he...
And part of this podcast is literally Taylor arguing that he's funny, which he's not. He can do like impressions. And impressions, as everyone knows, are the lowest form of comedy, okay? And so him and Wings get into it. I don't care to pull the clips up of that because it's so long that it's just useless. But go watch the episode for yourself if you want. But you got to be honest. Wings carried the show. Like, just that outburst of, and he had the Jordans and then he fucking died the next day. No one talks about that shit other than Wings, and you cannot deny that that was funny. And then here's another part. Watch this one. Wings also carried the show right here.
Like, I have none of that. I'm not rich. I don't have good looks. I'm overweight. I don't have a solid future, and I've never had trouble pulling girls.
Wait. There was something in there about a huge penis, and I was waiting for you to count that off.
I can't count that one off.
He's like, well, I got that. I got that covered.
That's one of the things I do have. But
See, Wings has learned the internet. Everybody has a giant dong when they're talking about it.
But honestly, my entire point of this video is Wings is funny, the trolls are funny, but what's even funnier is that the trolls are just as big and just as big of losers as Wings is. But at least Wings is actually making a living off of this, whereas the trolls are just a bunch of high schoolers who don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh shit, there's a cat staring at me. Okay, we're good now. But it's just funny to me that the trolls they're literally bigger losers than Wings is, and they give him shit for all this stuff he said, you know, a dozen years ago. But then they harass him by sending hookers to his house and by sending pizzas to his house, and then the people get there and Wings is like, I didn't order this, I'm sorry. It's not mine. That's trolls on the internet and whatnot. But anyways, I think I'm hearing dogs bark, and I'm about to shit my pants, so hope you all enjoyed. And remember, stay safe, stay hydrated, and, you know, don't be dumb. Actually, you know what? Be dumb. You have more fun that way.